Hello everyone, welcome to another draft of Modern Masters 2. We are still doing Phantom, otherwise we'd be taking this lovely Imracool here. Not really a lot in this pack though. We have a Cathodian, which I think is a solid pick. I think Skyreach, Manta, Azorius Chancery are pretty good early, but I think Raise the Alarm is where I want to go. That's a pretty good card, and I like the green-white token deck. Maybe the Conclave Phalanx will wheel, maybe the Sundering Vitae will wheel. We shall see. But I feel pretty good first picking a common here. And feeding right into that, there are three excellent white picks here. Also Kozilek's Predator. This is a fairly strong pack. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Oblivion Ring, although I would not mind Restless Apparition and Arrest Wheeling, especially since we're in white. Kozilek's Predator is pretty good too, but I'm going to go ahead and prioritize the uncommon removal here, as O-Ring is extremely good removal in this set. I like my two picks so far. The guy next to me is not in white, so that's pretty good. So we have Nameless Inversion, which is a card I like a lot, but we have an Arrest here, which is also very good and still in color. So let's go Purge the sideboard card and Nest Invader. And those are all fairly decent choices. I think I'm going to stick with the mono white plan for now and just snap up all this very good white removal while I can. There's no rush to go ahead and commit to an archetype yet, and I'd rather just have the solid removal. Its Champion's not bad either, but that's definitely an archetype. I don't want to commit to that until we see what else is out there. So here we have some good stuff. Leaning towards actually the Rusted Relic here, as I think it is the best card in the pack. Horde of Notions and Electrolyze are good, but I don't really like the 5-color deck that much, and I don't think we want to take the Waxmane Baku. But Rusted Relic, Mirror Enforcer, Darksteel Citadel, those are pretty open, and even Fairy Mechanist are pretty open signals that artifacts are pretty open, and maybe that Etched Champion will wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and take this Rusted Relic and see if that gets us anywhere. I have not yet had a chance to play the Affinity deck. So I would be very interested in playing it. So in this pack, we have Orzhov Basilica, which is not bad. We have a Shrewd Hatchling, a late Blood Ogre, a late Gorham Minotaurs, and an extremely late Kozilek's Predator, which may be one of the best uncommons in the set. So I'm going to go ahead and take it, as it fits with our Raise the Alarm. And also, it doesn't super commit us to the archetype. But a second Kozilek's Predator, I think, does. I've always wanted to play with Drooling Grudian, but I don't really think... I haven't seen a lot of good open black stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and table this Rusted Relic for now and go ahead and take a second Kozilek's Predator and be pretty happy about it. And maybe one of the big Eldrazi, not Imracool, maybe one of the other ones will wheel to play it. Don't mind two Kozilek's Predators at all. I just passed a Kavu Primarch as well, which will fit into this deck, if we manage to get any. Wishing I hadn't passed that Nest Invader for the Rusted Relic. So here I think we go ahead and take the Conclave Phalanx, because it looks like we're making the token deck. Pretty late Lodestone Mirror. I think that card's good, but we've already taken so many non-artifact cards. I think the Conclave Phalanx is where I want to be. And hopefully we can pick up a Tarashi's Grasp or a Sundering Vitae a little later. with the Conclave Phalanx. It's just great in this deck. Nothing I particularly want here. I think I'm going to take the Shrewd Hatchling just so nobody can play it against me. Because I don't think... I mean, Waxwing Baku just doesn't really go in this deck. I don't particularly like Mighty Leap very much. Yeah, we could take the Bounce Land, but it's not in any of our colors. I think I'll take the Shrewd Hatchlings. I think it's probably one of the best cards in the pack. Alright, so Emrakul, of course, wheeled. A little tempting to take it, but probably uncastable. I'm happy to pick up a second Conclave Phalanx here. So, I'm looking to pick up some Fortifies, some more Raise the Alarms. I don't expect that Nest Invader to have wheeled, but if it did, hooray. Yeah, I don't like any of this very much. Moonlit Strider is a little playable at least, in as much as it gives one of my creatures protection. Don't mind taking the Crusher here, especially with two Gwarzalez Predators, so I think I'll go ahead and take it. I think Alloy Mirror probably fit this deck a little better than the rest of these cards, but probably not going to play it. I guess Otherworldly Journey could be good with Gwarzalez Predators and Conclave Phalanxes, so that's a maybe. I don't particularly care for either of these cards. And Rapid Flames, I'm actually good to take because it's good against our deck. So we'll put Alloy Mirror in as a maybe. I don't really want to play it, but we shall see. So, pretty easy Nest Invader here, I think. Yeah, nothing really even comes close here. Nothing comes close to the Nest Invader. Look at it invading that nest. Don't really want to play the Moonlit Strider, so I'll put it over here for now, and I guess the Alloy Mirror as well. But I guess I will play them if I have to. I guess Otherworldly Journey is good in that it can also get me some more dudes with that, but it also, like, if someone tries to kill something, I can Flash Flicker it. Sigil Blessing is pretty good in this deck. The token deck that I might be trying to build. I think Kavu Primarch is pretty good as well, and Tumble Magnet is not awful. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Sigil Blessing, though. Yeah, I feel pretty good about the Sigil Blessing. Just as a very good combat trick. Yeah, go ahead and take it. Don't mind another Nest Invader. If it wasn't here, I might be tempted to take the Mortar Pod, but Nest Invader is just the best pick here. Scatter the Seeds is definitely what I need here. It's a great card, huge bomb. So we got another Ulamog's Crusher, or we have a Selesnya Sanctuary. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Selesnya Sanctuary for fixing. There's no real reason not to, and I don't think I want two Ulamog's Crushers. I might take the Sundering Vitae if nothing else, but happy to pick up a Bounce Land in my colors here. So yeah, this deck is shaping up pretty well so far, I think. Double Nest Invader, double Gwarzalez Predator, double Conclave Phalanx, another Raise the Alarm. There's also a Scoot Mob, though, which is fairly tempting, as I've never played with Scoot Mob. So, that's actually pretty interesting. Do I take the Scoot Mob? Or do I take another Raise the Alarm? And I'm actually leaning towards the Raise the Alarm, even though this can get out of control pretty fast. But it is a rare, and Raise the Alarm is a common, so I expect I'll see another Raise the Alarm. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Scoot Mob and see how it works out. And we get past the Raise the Alarm, so that is fine. So now I'll get to have my cake and eat it too. So we have Karplusan Strider, Apostle's Blessing, and Wayfarer's Bauble, and another Ulamog's Crusher. I'm not really sure what the best pick here is, because I do like all of them. I think a one of Apostle's Blessing wouldn't hurt. But I think Wayfarer's Bauble is one of the better one-drops, so I think I'm actually going to go ahead and take it. I'll take a Kami of Ancient Law as probably a sideboard card. No, you're good, Ulamog's Crusher. I don't want any of these cards, so I will go ahead and take the Wrath and Flames that is good against my deck. Don't particularly want any of these. I guess I could take another Otherworldly Journey, but I don't think I want to play more than one. Well, I don't know. Maybe two is fine, considering how I have multiple Kozilek's Predators and Nest Invaders. And Conclave Phalanxes. I don't think I want to play the Moonlit Strider anymore, though. A third Conclave Phalanx is good. I don't know if I want to play all three, though. Guess I'll take another Ulamog's Crusher here. So we have a lot of multiples. I guess we'll go ahead and put it in until we know otherwise. I think taking the land here is a little better. And Norwegian Sages, which I do not like. So this deck's shaping up pretty well. Only need a few more playables. I would like another Scatter the Seeds in this last pack. Perhaps some more Arrest or O-Ring effects. Would be nice. Spectral Procession fits the bill pretty well. I like that card. I think it's better than the rest of the picks here. I guess we hope the Wayfarer's Bauble comes back around. I think Algae Gharial is pretty good, especially in a deck with this many Eldrazi Spawn. Don't really want to play the two Otherworldly Journeys, so I'm going to put one to the side. And I also think that this is just a very solid green card. Algae Gharial. I did not even realize this was a crocodile. But yeah, you can see it there in the picture. I'd still like to grab a Fortify, because I think that'd be very good as a finisher. So we have a Rootkin Ally here, and a Sundering Vitae. I've never really played with the Ally before, to be quite honest. So I'm not sure how good it actually is. But I think I'll go ahead and take it, as it is an uncommon that fits my theme here. Aquastrand Spider is a fine pick. You can graft onto my tokens. My flying tokens, perhaps. There's a third Raise the Alarm and also a Sunlance. And since I'm a little light on removal, I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Sunlance over another Raise the Alarm. Is that correct? It's also a Plummet, but I don't think I really want that quite yet. Raise the Alarm or Sunlance. They're both fairly good. I'm going to go ahead and take the Sunlance. That may be incorrect, but having two Raise the Alarms and only two other pieces of removal makes me think that's good. I think Mirror Entity is crazy that I'm getting it this late, but it's obviously very good in my deck, so I will absolutely snap that up. Probably not playing this Otherworldly Journey. Probably not playing that many Conclave Phalanxes. Well, I think I'd rather play the Otherworldly Journey over a second Ulamog's Crusher. So here we have Kavu Primarch, or Hikari. Hikari is a flyer. Just a 4/4 flyer for 5. And Kavu Primarch, I think I'm going to take the flyer. Just because flyers are good. Yeah, this is crazy getting a Mirror Entity that late, I feel like. Because this card is, I would pack one, pick one, that card easy. I don't really know if I want a second Aquastrand Spider. But it might be better than the Otherworldly Journey. And don't mind taking a decent sideboard card here. Yeah, and that gives me some more creatures. Or another creature, I should say. Didn't like the way this deck shaped up. Looks like I do get a Kavu Primarch. Happy to take it. Not sure if I should be playing the Rootkin Ally, but we shall see. I don't want any of these cards, but I will take the Strider. Not playing that card. Probably going to play this third Raise the Alarm, as that's just such a good card in my deck. Sundering Vitae, decent sideboard card. Bet denied, sure. Not playing it. So having so many Nest Invaders, Kozilek's Predators, Ulamog's Crusher can just end the game, so that's the reason I want to play it. Definitely want to play all my Raise the Alarms. Maybe don't need to play 2 Aquastrand Spiders, although I do think it's a very good 2-drop. Maybe Hikari isn't really needed. Yeah, I don't think that's what I want to be doing. I think I want to be convoking most of my stuff. So I really just need to cut, like, one more card here. So basically every big creature over 4 in my deck now is also a Convoke spell, except Ulamog's Crusher. So I'm happy with that. Maybe I probably just don't need to play 2 Aquastrand Spiders. But if my opponent has a lot of flyers, I can probably bring it in, because even though I only have, it says I only have 13 creatures, I actually have 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 creatures, spells that mate creatures. I kind of do like the idea of playing one of Sundering Vitae. I just think having it one in the main is actually pretty decent in this format. But I'm not really sure what else I would cut. And in fact, maybe taking out the third Conclave Phalanx isn't a good idea. I'm actually just not really sure how good Root Canal is. He doesn't have any ETB effect. I'll try him out though. Oh, right, this is one of my lands. So let's go ahead and just add lands. I think this is pretty good. Even split, always nice. And I will see you guys in the games.